What was the moment you knew you were in love? When we laughed together, I had never laughed like that with anyone else. It was different, and I knew. In past relationships, it was always dry or one-sided. But with him, we were always in sync about humor. When I realized it didn't matter if they loved me back, I just want to see them happy. When I said sweet tomatoes over text instead of saying sweet dreams to him, he followed it up with sweet potatoes over text. 6 years later, we still say sweet, followed by a food item as our goodnight message. It's a small, silly gesture, but it means so much to me. Woke up in a cold sweat one night at 1:03 a.m. after breaking up with my girlfriend a few days prior. Something told me that there was something wrong. I got in my car and drove to a local highway to find her car looking like a tin can. I was the first one to the accident scene, and when asked days later on the time she last saw on the clock when the accident happened, 1:03 a.m. That was 7 years ago, and we're happily married now. Sounds made up like it's out of a movie, but that was the sign for us that we were meant to be together. When we parted ways at my dorm and he walked off in the rain, I watched him out the window as he bent down again and again to move the worms off the sidewalk to the grass so they wouldn't get stepped on. I've loved my spouse and was definitely in love with her. But I fell in love with her on an amplified level after we lost it all. I got sick, lost my business, all income, my house, my vehicle, and we had to live with her uncle in a spare bedroom. She looked at me and said, "I don't care for it all. I just want you." I teared up, and we both held each other and cried. I have so much love for this woman that I'm never letting her go. I'm gonna fight to give her the world. While it hurts to be financially broke and not be able to give her the world right now, one of the things that keeps me going and replaying in my head is when this moment happened, and she looked at me with tears and said, "I don't care for it all. I just want you. While we may be broke in money terms, I'm rich with true love, and that's priceless. Thank you." Once I met a beautiful girl on the subway. We agreed to meet in a cafe for coffee. When we sat down, she started a conversation herself. She was interested in everything with a smile from ear to ear. I was so happy with this smile that I can't express it in words. When we were already going to another place, we asked the waiter to come over and ask for the bill. She paid for herself, even though I offered to pay for everything myself. She then gave a tip to the waiter with a sincere smile, and we left. I have never seen a more sincere smile. Now I'm 38 years old, and we've been together for 12 years, married for 7 years. When I did everything I thought I could to push him away, and he stayed. I have several chronic illnesses, one which is fatal but takes years to kill me. I refuse to compromise on some major things. I told him he deserved better. He does. I'm going to die young, and he knows it. When he loved me enough to let me break, when I had to sign a perm restraining order against my oldest son at the worst of his addiction. When he loved me enough to be by my side when my son got clean and I saw him for the first time. When my entire world was falling apart, he loved me enough to just stand next to me and tell me over and over, "I'm here, lean on me if you want, but if not, it's okay, I'm still here." He lets me by me no matter how tough that is that day. All my social awkwardness and anxiety disappeared, and we spent hours just talking and laughing. He was instantly my best friend. We were like kids, laughing at the dumbest things, annoying everyone around us. I knew she was the one. That was the first day I met him. Now we've been married for 5 years. We've been married for 8. I used to travel extensively early in my career. I'd be gone from a week to 5 months at a drop of a hat. It was tough to be in a relationship, as when we'd be in the getting to know you stage, I'd ship off for weeks or months and people wouldn't wait around that long. Then I met this cute brunette. We met on a Thursday and Sunday. I shipped out for 2 weeks. I came back and we were still talking. A week later, I got a 6-week assignment in China. We talked while I was gone, but when I came back, we were still talking. El Salvador, Venezuela, Haiti. I left, and she was still there when I came back. She cared enough to accept who I was and what I did for a living and take on the difficult task of trying to make a relationship work. That is love. Thank you for watching this video. Write your comments and don't forget to subscribe.